Hi everyone, it's Sandy, and today I'm doing the Would You Rather book tag. I was actually tagged by two people, and that is Julia from Julia Talks Too Much and Brandon from Brandon the Book Addict. Thank you Julia and Brandon for tagging me. I am very excited to do this tag, so let's get started. The first question is, would you rather read only trilogies or standalones? And while I love standalones, a lot of my favorite books are actually standalones, I would actually choose trilogies because I love that it expands on the world and you get to see characters develop over the course of more than one book, and you get to see more of them, which I always love, because in standalones sometimes I want to see more but I don't get that, and in trilogies you do. The next question is, would you rather read only female authors or only male authors? Most of the books that I read are young adult, and a lot of YA books happen to be written by female authors. So I'm going to go with female authors. I have nothing against male authors. The third question is, would you rather shop at Barnes & Noble or shop at Amazon? And I'm gonna go with Amazon. I have Amazon Student, so it's basically Amazon Prime but like half the price, which is amazing for a college student. You get 2-day shipping, and with new releases you can get them on the same day that they released, which is amazing. Amazon is just better for my bank account because Barnes & Noble is pretty pricey. If I do go to like a bookstore to shop, I usually end up going to half-price books where the books are a lot cheaper than Barnes & Noble, so I would choose Amazon, and second option would be half-price books. The fourth question is, would you rather have all books become movies or TV shows? This is actually probably the hardest question in this tag because I don't know. It honestly depends on the type of book. If it's a fantasy book, I would probably choose a TV show so they can expand on the world and get the audience to actually understand what is going on. But with contemporary books and standalones, I think movies are the best option for it, so it just depends. The next question is, would you rather read 5 pages per day or 5 books per week? If I had the time, I would definitely choose to read 5 books a week than 5 pages a day. If I read 5 pages per day, I would only end up reading about 1 book a month, and I don't like that. The next question is, would you rather be a professional reviewer or a professional author? And as much as I would want to be able to be a professional author, I don't see that happening to me anytime in the future. So I'm gonna go with a professional reviewer because I'm already a booktuber and I talk about books. The 7th question is, would you rather only read your top 20 books over and over or always read new books that you haven't read before? I'm choosing reading new books that I haven't read before. I hardly reread books. Even some of my favorite books, I don't reread them that often. Most of the books that I reread because there's a movie coming out for it, so I kind of want to refresh my memory. So I just don't really reread books in general because I would prefer reading new books, so that is definitely the answer that I have for this question. Number 8 is, would you rather be a librarian or a bookseller? And bookseller all the way. I would love to be able to work in a Barnes & Noble or some sort of independent bookstore. That would be amazing because I would convince people to buy my favorite books, and then I get to talk to people about books. Also with the library, there aren't a lot of options in my opinion of books to choose from. So with a bookstore, there are definitely a lot more options and a lot more copies of books, so that is definitely the better option for me. Number 9 is, would you rather read only your favorite genre or any other genre except your favorite? And I don't think I have a favorite. Possibly fantasy, but fantasy is always like a hit or miss for me. I think I'd get tired of reading books from the same genre, so I'm going to go with the other answer and read any other genre except my favorite. But I don't really think I have a favorite genre, so. And the last question, would you rather read only physical books or ebooks? And what do you think? Physical books all the way. I like reading ebooks if the actual physical book is very heavy and long. My wrist gets tired of holding a book for hours like that, so I like reading ebooks for those types of books. So those are all of the questions. Again, thank you to Julia and Brandon for tagging me. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!